Hey everybody, Dr. Pingle here. I'm going to show you how to do a filtering operation to filter out some sky from a terrestrial rover scan where the camera was faced forward and so it picked up a lot of sky. The result point cloud looks like this. So you can see it looks like a mess, but if you zoom in on it, you can actually start to see some of the good stuff in here. So there we've got a building facade and some lawn down here, and essentially all this white is just sky that needs to be filtered out from the reconstruction. So this is pretty easy to do. If you go to colors, you can convert the colors to a scalar field. I'll generally do this as a composite of all of these, just because the sky is often a pretty light color. So you can just hit OK. You get something that looks like this, and then if you inspect the histogram down here, you can start to sort of see visually that the stuff kind of in this upper range here is almost certainly sky. As you go down, you'll start to pick up things like there's some white points on like the windowsills and parts of the roof trim here. So you don't want to go down too far or you'll pick those up as well, but if you get to a point where you think you've got most of it here kind of by eye, probably better to be a little conservative. So we'll call it 198. If you go into your scalar fields, then you can filter by value, and if you just set this, it'll actually seed it according to what you're showing down here. So you can either split the point cloud or just export the stuff that's in the range, which is what I just did. So this is the new version with a lot of that sky filtered out. Not all of it, you can still see some of it down here. But if you go back and look at the RGB, you'll start to see we picked up a lot of the stuff actually that dominated the central part of that field. You can repeat this if you want, certainly. So if we wanted to filter by value again, we could try to crank that down a little bit. That filters out a little bit more. And so on. And so it's like a lot of things, it's a bit of an iterative process. But it doesn't take too many steps to start to take something that's sort of barely recognizable as a scene and trim out a lot of the junk from it that is clearly not useful. Just manually before doing a lot of work trying to train a classifier or something like that, which is not a bad way to do it, but a couple of clicks on the manual side can go a long way towards cleaning a lot of that stuff up. So there's your quick tutorial on filtering out sky values by